What is up, y'all? I'm coming clutch. I know I've been slacking a little bit when it comes to TRT, but guess what? I am back with episode number 5. Yes, number 5. I'm so happy. Don't be coming for me in the comment section because clearly I got on the same thing that I had on in episode 4, but that's only because I had these two very, very, very fun and exciting, funny topics that I want to talk about, and I felt like why not just record them both now, This topic is going to be about the struggles that come with getting a new job and everything that runs through people's minds, especially mine sometimes. I'm pretty much just going to be telling you guys what I do when I know that I'm about to start a new job. Like I always say, don't forget to subscribe down below. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you can get alerts every time I upload new content. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, people, because I need to know if y'all are liking these videos or not, okay? Let me know in the comment section if you guys have anything at all that you want to say to me, any videos that you want me to try out. Let me know. I read all my comments. I need to know. But I'm talking too much. So most responsible adult people are upset when they're not working, okay? Some people don't care. They just know the guy. They like to freeload and whatever else the case may be. But I am not comfortable. I have never been comfortable with not working. Sometimes you are in a circumstance where you can't work because maybe your partner has hours that you can't find a job that goes around his hours or her hours, or just certain situations happen. Or sometimes you fill out a ton of applications and you just can't, nobody's calling you back, nobody's anything like that, and it could even have something to do with the area that you live in, and they don't have the kind of high demand for the kind of job that you're looking for, that you're qualified for. I couldn't find a job for a really, really long time one time, and I was just so upset because y'all already know how the online application process goes. Not only do you gotta put in your address 50 million times, you gotta make a username and a password that I always forget. On top of that, nobody is really doing paper applications anymore. So if you got 30 jobs that you want to apply to, you gotta fill them all out online because 29 of them is online and only one is on a paper application. Nowadays, everything is, electronic. Everything's they're trying to make everything modern. Whereas when I was 16, it was all paper applications. Y'all know your eyes start hurting because the applications take 40 minutes and you gotta stare at this bright computer screen or phone screen or whatever it is that you fill in your application out. It's just a mess. You get a headache, you get tired, and they ask you these super long 100, 200, 300 questionnaires. Ain't you supposed to ask me all that stuff in the interview? How about you call me for an interview first and then ask me all that? Why is that so necessary to ask me? Really, a personality test? Anybody could say anything on there acting like they're the perfect candidate, and when you hire them, they the total opposite. I just feel like those personality tests are not even relevant. I hate when you go for your interview and then they be late. You show up on time and they don't let you back there till 15 minutes later. Bruh, how professional are you? You can't set up an appointment with somebody and then be late. I understand that we don't work there and we need you. We are the candidates. We're the soon-to-be employers. We're the ones that's trying to get the job. But that's not how you start off. That's not how you go about hiring somebody, because you're the one that should be trying to show them, look, we're professional here. You're gonna hire somebody that is gonna look at you crazy because they're okay, you aren't on time for our appointment, my interview. So if you hire me, why should I care about being punctual? Why should I care about whether I'm late or whether I'm on time? I just hate when they do that and they have you sitting there for so long. You're waiting for them, and it seems like sometimes they just have no consideration whatsoever. You is soup, you so soup, you hyped up, you lit because you know you got the job and you about to start work. They tell you what day to come in, all that, right? your friends come over and your family come over and, you know, they planning on this stuff. And then, you know, you see a TV commercial, they got the new phone coming out, and then they see all, like, you see all this stuff for opportunity. This is when you start counting, like, okay, so let me see, because I'm at the store now. Ooh, I hope they have that in 2 weeks, because, you know, that's when I get my first check. I can just come back. Like, why do people do that? Like, I feel like the only time you should really plan for something when you get your first check is if, like, you have a phone bill or something that's going to be due around that time. Then you'll be able to say, hey, like, call them, like, hey, keep my phone on, like, I'll pay it this day, like, that's when I get paid. Like, if it's something really important, then that's fine. But don't be talking about, yeah, girl, because I get my first check this day, so we can do this, we can do it. No, like, I hate when people make plans for their first check. It might not even be what you think it's gonna be, because you don't know how many hours they're gonna give you. You don't know how long training gonna be. Like, people always do that, and then when it's time, when they do get the check or they do get their first payment, it's like, oh, they be mad because they didn't get as much as they thought they was gonna get, or things turn out differently. So just stop planning for unnecessary stuff for your first check before you even get it. Like, I have like this really quick funny story for you guys, but yeah, so I was on Facebook and a friend of mine had posted like, hey, I got the job or whatever. So I was like, oh my god, okay, congratulations. Like, where's that? Like, when you start? She goes, oh, my interview is on Tuesday. Let me just clear up my eye a little bit, because I could have sworn I saw you say that you got the job. If you should be saying I got the interview, not you got the job. Like, I hate when people try to make it seem like they got something that they don't. Like, girl, bye. You don't ever say, all right, we know that you could be highly qualified for the job. We know that you might, you know, you really want the job. But just because you got an interview does not mean, like, it doesn't guarantee that you are going to get hired, because same way they interviewed you is the same way they probably interviewed a few other candidates. Don't ever just think that you automatically got the job just because you had the experience, because there's always somebody that could have had more experience than you, or somebody else that could have got there before you, and you never know. So, but yeah, so that's the end of that. Like I said, don't forget to comment down below and let me know what you guys think. And that's pretty much it. See ya. Peace. Down on a new toy, and you know that I've been looking for you, baby.